What is good? Welcome back to Duke Reacts. Now, as a proud Jewish man, there are a few things that I enjoy more than when people just take the piss out of our rituals and our religion. There's nothing better than good Jewish humor. So what we're going to check out today is Ben Stiller. He's doing a bar mitzvah entertainment gig as one of the most famous rock frontmen of all time. Check it out. This is Ben Stiller show's U2, the early years. Thank you.
It's Ben Stiller documentary. U2, the early years.
It was very difficult for us when we
Oh,
started.
he got it down.
We had this horrible old manager who didn't understand what we were trying to do with our music.
I love those boys like they were my own sons.
Oh my God. U2. Man, you see, in my generation, everybody loved U2, you know, because Bono, you know, he walks across the stage like a god, you know. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread, you know. And that's really how he positioned himself in the media. Like before he got into, you know, before he was hailed as a saint, you know, a lot of times people didn't know what to think of him, but he was always just a magnetic and charismatic personality.
They came to me, you know. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Kincaid used to drive us about in this ramshackle old multicolored school bus, taking us from gig to gig, screaming about how we were going to make it big in show business.
Right.
I was full of ideas back then.
He wanted to get a little girl to play tambourine with us.
He got it. He got it.
No, it was always about the message. So I gave him a message. If Joel Wasserstein doesn't have fun at his bar mitzvah, you're not getting paid.
Ooh, savage. Savage. That is savage.
Brende?
That is so savage. He's telling the biggest rock star in the world, you gotta do bar mitzvah gigs. Ooh, damn, that kind of brings the man back down to earth now, doesn't it? Oh my God! Oh my God! Wow, you got the edge there. You got the whole band. Oh my God! He's just being Bono in 1992. Oh my God! Ben Stiller, this show is so good. Why has nobody told me to react to this?
I hope you're all having a good time here at Joel's bar mitzvah. Look at it. The very vision of manhood.
What?
And how about Leo Krupnik, who made that great gefilte
Yes.
fish sculpture, huh?
Shout out to the
Everybody
Krupniks.
takes the gefilte fish sculpture, it's great.
Oh,
Joel,
he,
get up here.
he does not give two hoots about being there at Bono. Like you look in his face, he's just out of place. He's just like, why am I even here? You know? Oh my God, this is great.
Come on up here, Joel. And I hope everybody's ready to dance the horror and the
That's-
hokey pokey suit. I don't want to see anybody sitting.
And they're doing it to the Bullet in the Blue Sky instrumental. If you never heard early U2, you know, Bullet in the Blue Sky, Joshua Tree, Boy, War. Those are the records that really like get me going sometimes. They really lift my spirit in a way that not too many bands can. So I'm watching this as a U2 fan, and I find it just hysterical.
Let's give him a hand, Joel. Yeah, today Joel is a man. Okay, Edge, play the blues.
Yeah, there's a very awkward moment at any Jewish wedding or bar mitzvah where the band, you know, has to figure out how to play, you know, those songs, you know. They ain't doing it. No one's doing it. Nobody's doing it. What is he doing with the...
Something else.
Oh my God, he gets his obligations out of the way. You know, I have to say this because I'm being paid a lot of money, but now that that's done, now I'm gonna say how I really feel. You know, kind of like John Cena did the other night on SmackDown. I see you, big homie.
We're sick and tired of what's going on in Northern Ireland.
Oh, he's talking now.
You gotta start somewhere.
And now back to
Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Right? He aced the bar mitzvah circuit. He did his whatever he needed to do. He got paid. Now what are they gonna do with Bono?
documentary. YouTube.
How you gonna make money now, Playboy?
Let me tell you something about Bono. The kid never stopped trying to make a buck.
Yep.
Worse
Still
than Danny
does.
Partridge.
He's very materialistic, and that's not what U2 is about. We're not about the glitz and the glamour, the money and the fame and the power and the touring and the money.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we are about that a little.
Maybe we are about that a little bit. Maybe a little bit. That's all they're about. This is back when he is in his Mephisto phase, like around 92, 93. I think it was around the time of Zooropa. He was really like going in over his head. He was spazzing out like Kanye is today.
Well, I guess that is what we are about.
He should have named that group Me Too, not You Two. It's all about him.
You people
Damn.
want to be a god, and then you look at me and then you say, I can't be a god, so I'm telling you to buzz off because I don't even know what a god is,
What did I just say about the Kanye compare? What did I just tell you about him being Kanye before Kanye? That was Bono. Coming into the early 90s, the 80s, they were just the biggest band in the world. And they were incredibly passionate and incredibly moving on stage. Like if you haven't seen U2, go check them out. Check out some of those early movies like Slane Castle and all that. But when it got to the 90s, he started getting in a little bit over his head, and he became this other guy that nobody really that was a little bit of a culture shock to people, to say the least. But this is the character that now that Ben Stiller's going at. That's what he's driving at. He's being this like early 90s version of Bono.
I just pull my pants down and go to the bathroom like anybody else. 1,000 people want to watch the
That's saying something. That's saying something. What he just said is important. Like, it's not what you do. It's the amount that people care about you. It's people. Our society, we put people on a pedestal. We put Kanye on a pedestal. We put Bono on a pedestal back in the day. When you get a certain amount of fame, it's like the rules don't apply. People will watch you do anything. It's kind of a double standard, but which I never liked. I never understood. But he's saying some real shit now.
When all else fails, there's always product endorsements.
What we got now? Oh shit! Oh, that's U2. That's the classic U2 look. That's the classic U2 swagger. That's the classic Bono. Piss off attitude. That is classic U2. They nailed it in this video. Oh, you've got to do a product endorsement. What? Oh my God! They're doing an exact frame-by-frame parody of the music video to One. U2's One, which is an incredibly powerful song if you haven't heard of it. But they're doing a frame-by-frame breakdown of One by U2. Give major props to Ben Stiller. His attention to detail has always been there. This is the guy that gave us Zoolander. This is the guy that gave us Tropic Thunder. Like he's very underrated for a lot of his film work. And this dude's a legit creative genius. They got it exactly. He's dancing with a leprechaun. And there's subliminal messages. Oh, I see that. Yeah, you even got the subliminal messages in there. That's attention to detail, man. That shows you that this guy's gonna be a legend in Hollywood, and he already is. That's awesome with the subliminal.
An important part of this well-balanced breakfast.
He has no.
What new surprise in each specially marked package?
He does not want to be there. He does not want to be there. Look at him. He does not want to be there. Bono is gone. I saw him. You catch him on him. I really hope that you two saw this. I really hope that they saw this parody. This was incredibly done. And that's a real cereal, too. The dollar sign. He's going all out with it now. That is a damn good bond. Thank you. Oh, he's done.
It was a great idea, but nobody ever saw it. Well, after that, I quit the business. Hey, who needs you too? Let me tell you something. I Think I Love You sold more copies than Let It Be.
What?
After that, everything else is gravy. You're right.
What kind of data?
Driving the red, the saber.
Oh!
Please move it. And Sadie's trying to get out to block her.
Oh my God! Like they do it at every bar mitzvah. There's always like an announcement booth. Anybody that he actually has to do the announcement for people that are getting their cars. Oh my God, that's hysterical.
She has to get to her. To her urologist appointment.
Okay. They look beautiful. Yes, sir. Clap it up for the Ben Stiller show. That's an underrated gem from the early 90s, if there ever was one. Yeah, early 90s was an exciting time in film and music and television. I'm really hoping we can bring back that same spirit going into the second, the post-pandemic phase of the 2020s. That's my hope. Shout out to Bono, shout out to Ben Stiller, shout out to U2. That was hysterical. That really made my day. Thanks for checking us out.